PFC Brewer here, Doug Grundy. We are going to go ahead and keg our winter lager today. Basically, I have my equipment almost ready to go. I'm sanitizing my keg and my siphon. Right now I got some the keg full of Star San, siphon sitting in there. I'm going to douse the lid with the keg lid with Star San. So next step is going to be to get some wheat DME out, boil it up some water because I'm going to prime this keg with that. I have to figure out on how much wheat DME I'm going to use. I already got my carboy sitting off to the side here. I took that guy out last night, so I had time to simmer down and settle up a little bit. Also, I'm going to take a gravity reading. We've got quite a bit of things to do tonight, so let's get doing them. Okay, we are working on getting my DME, my wheat DME, boiled. We're going to boil this guy for about 15 minutes. I use an extra large pot. I always get boilovers when I do things on my stove. That does not please the missus. So using an extra big pot really helps. Essentially what this is about three cups of water, which I know people use too, but I always boil off quite a bit of it. I might try to put the lid on here pretty soon. 3 cups of water with 1 1/4 cup of wheat DME. There's my measuring. There's my mess. There's my wheat DME. I got that from DME Mart quite some time ago. Great place to get DME. That's fairly cheap. Just want to keep this guy going, stirring a little bit so I don't scorch the bottom. Essentially, I'm going to boil this for 15 minutes. So it's been boiling for about 2. So we're going to hit 6:45, 6:50 will be good. My brain's a little slow right now. So as you can see, that kind of looks yummy. It smells really good. So we'll let that guy boil, cool her off in an ice bath. In the meantime, I'm doing dishes, so we'll go from there. We have the DME in here. It's been boiled for 15 plus minutes. What we'll do next is attempt to put the camera down so you guys can see what's going on. Maybe. Get a shot of the ceiling real quick. Take this guy. I'm going to put him in a cold bath of water here. Sorry about the bad camera. I need to get my stuff organized here. And get my other camera out. Essentially, I'm just going to cool this guy off. Once this guy cools off, I can take it out and dump it into the keg. I'll show you that when we come back. I got all my equipment ready to go. Everything's sanitized. I already put my auto siphon into the carboy. Got it running down to the bottom of the keg here. Next step is to add my DME. Let's see if we can do this without agitating it as much as possible. I'll do this really slowly. It's probably not how you're supposed to do it. I probably got a fair amount of oxygen in there. I don't want to oxygenate anything. It's the word of the day. This hose is not wanting to cooperate. Anyhow, got that at the bottom. Start my auto siphon up. Make sure that hose, so I don't get much oxygen in there, it goes all the way down the bottom. Tilt that guy as much as I can because I can hear it pointing up. And down she goes. Give you a quick look. This is what the got a train going by. This is how much beer I got in there. That's a pretty good full batch. Hopefully you don't have any issues with it. We'll see. Yeah, my next step is to connect my CO2 up to this guy. Check it for leaks. Looks like I got a little bit of bubbles coming up here. Sometimes that gasket doesn't sit on there just right. So that makes a difference. That's not good. Okay. Crank this up. Sitting over just 10 psi. There's a little pump in there. Pin locks sometimes don't sit right. Let all the gas out. I do this about 4 to 6 times. Just make sure I don't have any oxygen in there. It's kind of disturbing that it's not holding that gas in. There we go. 3 times. Make sure I get all that oxygen out of here. Okay, now we're going to see if we can get this guy sealed up. Alright, I'm going to double check this by putting some star sand over the... Yep, looks like we're okay. This guy's going to sit for about 3 to 4 weeks in my closet, probably more like 4 weeks, or until that guy gets done. And it should hopefully be carved. I just have to hook it up and we're ready to go.